What's up, everybody? It's Joe Paz from 8-Bit Wave. We're here for another live session of Sibelius Sessions. I've been good being joined here by Frogbox. I've been good. I can't complain. Definitely overall very good stuff happening. There's some distractions. So that's actually one of the weird updates. I don't know for sure. I want to get myself tested. Long story short, during the break, I kind of did a lot of research because I noticed I was saying it a lot in the streams here, and I was constantly talking how I would like get distracted or I would like hyper focus a lot, and I was like, is that really that normal? And as I started kind of doing more research, I really do think that I have like ADHD, like undiagnosed, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Like I don't think in my case it's been as much of a struggle as other people because it's a spectrum, but I do want to get tested at some point for that, because I do think that I would probably fall under some sort of spectrum on ADHD. But it's been a good kind of revelation, because knowing that I've like kind of come up with strategies and stuff to try to keep me more like focused and more whatever, behavioral therapy sort of stuff. So ironically I've been good, but I guess it's been an interesting few weeks that we've been gone, but it's been good though. It's been good. And again, as far as the group goes, there's definitely a lot of stuff that's been like looking forward, looking up. Some shows that are in the talks, in the works. So definitely things are moving forward. Just nothing that I can officially confirm yet. There's been some other changes that hopefully should be noted soon. Good changes overall all around. So overall, again, yeah, changes, but nothing that should like stop the process or like, you know, curtail the process. We're moving forward. Curtail, that's a good one today. The word of the day is curtail. How you been, my guy? Dude, F-Zero had such a great soundtrack. I need to get around to finally doing F-Zero. All right. So let me see. Are there any other updates? I think I more or less got through most of the updates last time. Nicole is officially saying she's feeling better. We've already started recording some of the newer content for the channel, which is neat. I got new headphones, which I'm actually super happy about. Not sponsored, but they're the Bayer Dynamic DT900X. Very good sounding headphones. I got them because I wanted to have a good reference for One Piece, and I do feel like it helped out with the mix and the mastering side of One Piece. So it's a nice little upgrade that we got here. So I'm excited about that. But overall, yeah, just nice little subtle changes that I think overall will help the whole process go forward. I'm not sure what I want to do today though. I could go back to Kill la Kill. We were in the middle of Banjo Kazooie. Actually, in both of these themes, we were getting to like, or both of these medleys, we were getting to a point in the theme where I kind of left it in the middle. It's like not necessarily a climax section, but like should definitely go back. Whoa!
I have been okay. Better now, but it hard being the boss.
Dude, my guy, it's been tough on everybody right now. Just I know that finances have been tough. Gas prices are up and all this stuff. That's not necessary, but very, very, very appreciated. Every little bit helps. We'll definitely make sure to put that back into the project as always, and make sure that all of those things are taken care of. Thank you for taking care of us. I hope that again the content will continue taking care of you. I don't want the frog box fountain to like dry up. So please, thank you so much. Don't feel like it's necessary to. But thank you. Very much appreciated, my guy. It's always like, I've said it multiple times. It's crazy to like finally be making a bit more money off of this, and even with the patrons, shout outs to all of our patrons. It's like, there's an actual possibility of like, maybe in the future this could like be a more of a central part of my life. It's like already a big part of my life, but I would like it to be like more like, it's like all my time goes into this versus like most of my time, or as much time as I can give. Well, she's been job hunting, and she has an interview on Tuesday. She had an interview this week also, both for like more managerial positions, which she's kind of happy about. She's kind of, for better or for worse, she's kind of done with kids. She said that she's like, if she goes back to teaching, she would like it to be like ideally at like a high school or like college level. And she also wants to kind of pursue her master's. So she may, one of the jobs that she's looking at is actually in the University of Miami. And so hopefully she'd get like some sort of assistantship where she can also like study and get her master's. She's been thinking about getting her master's in music business, which would help out all of this obviously as well. So that's but she's been good. We've been playing PSO2, Fantasy Star Online 2. So we've had more time to kind of like chill a little. I've purposely freed up my schedule a little bit so that it's like, she kind of gets some time to decompress. She's been having it rough for a while, and it's good to have her finally like just decompress. And I think she's been happy about it, definitely. There's like a few moments where she's just like, like obviously the financial stability and, other things. And she didn't entirely hate the job. There's a lot of kids that she did feel did deserve it, but there's a lot of kids that like, also because of where her school was at, and it's a charter school. So it was kind of like, in a weird way, the kids were super privileged. So whenever she would show up and she's like, oh, I brought this new instrument, or I brought this new thing to teach, the kids would kind of respond in a way of like, I already know that, or like, I could just ask my parents to get me music lessons. And it's like, it's hard to kind of come to that reality because it's true. But the model that we use in public schools for general music is very it's supposed to be obviously open to everybody in the classroom. So it's like whether you have access to instruments or not, or anybody can learn that whole kind of ideology. And so when the kids basically are like, well, I'm not going to pay attention now because I don't care, I can just get music lessons later, really makes it difficult to kind of like deal with, and you could like, what's the typical teacher thing? You could call home, but then if at home they're like, yeah, music's not important, it's like, well, damn, I'm screwed, I can't really control this child, like, what do I do? Yeah, for sure. It's like I kind of deal with the same thing sometimes with some of my students. Now I deal with private lessons, so mostly for the most part, the kids that are there, like it's either their parents are kind of forcing them to do it, or they genuinely want to be there. So I don't feel like I deal with it as much. But whenever I do deal with it, um, it's like I love dealing with the older kids, even within the elementary bracket, like for the fourth and the fifth graders, because for the most part, they'll know when they did something wrong, and they'll like acknowledge it. Like you just kind of call them out. You'll be like, "Hey, buddy, don't lie to me," and then they'll be like, "Oh, yeah, my bad," and that's fine. I'm okay with that. The harder ones is when it's like a first grader and you're like, hey, you did something wrong. What? No way. What? Bleh. And then you start crying. It's like all of that stuff that it's like, dude, okay, come on. Just be a little older, understand like that you were wrong. And then just like, let's all move forward. It's not that big of a deal. I'm just letting you know. It's my job to let you know when you do something wrong. But let's move forward. It's like, nobody really cares. This is a tiny, tiny stepping stone in the rest, the road we call life. So that's kind of that whole spiel. Hopefully that makes that clarifies a lot of the stuff, and maybe at some point I'll have Jackie come in, um, and maybe she could talk more about her experience if she wants to, or if she's willing to. Yeah, for sure. It's a big difference, and it's crazy. Again, if you're not in that world, a second grader versus a fourth grader is like it's ridiculous. It's like the equivalent of like an infant that literally can't speak, and then just like a few years later when they can use complete sentences. Yeah, kind of like cutesy language or whatever, very like low language or whatever. But like what like the rate at which a child matures from like year to year is a large amount. And so dealing with the young ones is difficult. It just takes a lot of energy. It's not that it's like hard to do, it just takes a lot of energy. So by the time that like Jackie got home, she's just like exhausted, all the time. And that was kind of like the thing that was like the last straw. I was the one that told her. I was like, I think you should quit. She had already been thinking about it, but I was the one that kind of like convinced her to like finally take the plunge. For sure. I mean, for a while I've been wanting to do. I didn't do it because of COVID. Honestly, now I haven't done it because I'm dumb and don't know how to schedule things. Partially from the ADHD perspective, if I do have it. Honestly, it would be terrible if I don't have it, because then it's like I have no excuse. I just suck. But anyways, I'm terrible at scheduling things. So I've been trying to be better. I actually got a planner and I've been like trying to plan things and whatever. But I've been trying to be better about scheduling things, because I just like little things like that are the things that I always just slip through the cracks. Like I'm like, oh, I got to do this one thing, and then I'll get distracted and then not do it, and then it just keeps on like going away. So the little things are the things that I put off most. Anyways, where was I going with this? Oh, yeah, I've been wanting to have like David come in again. I think David has been in once. Jackie was in once on that like crazy 24 hours stream. Like I want more co-hosts, so that way everybody else gets some more screen time. You guys are probably tired of looking at my face. Speaking of which, boss, let's get to some work. Um, Kill la Kill, Banjo, or potentially something new? Because I've been actually thinking, wait, hold on. Let me actually think about it. Hold on. I'm going to write it down literally right now. And shout outs to Yvette's little pad that she got me for my birthday. It's actually been useful these last few days. Well, I've been trying to take notes. So I had literally, while Jackie and I went to spring break, we were thinking about what we need to do, like coming up very quickly. This one. This one also. There's like 3 that we were like, these need to happen like ASAP. I lied. There were 2 that we were like, these have to happen ASAP. And then there was a 3rd that I was like, I want to do this and I'm going to make it happen ASAP because it's me and I'm writing it. So. Wow. Oh, hey, the gold. That's actually pretty. That means that you were like a really solid employee, man. I mean, you definitely strike me as a hard worker. So kudos to you, man. How's it going, the gold? We're trying to decide what to do. Which song am I almost done with? I think honestly, I'm about equivalent with both. Maybe Kill la Kill might be a little bit shorter than Banjo. I'm not sure about that one. But they're both like pretty, like maybe a quarter of the way done. It's just also I haven't been doing like longer streams, so it just feels like it's been taking a lot longer to like make some of these stuff finish up some of these stuff. So, but that's on me. I'm gonna try to get back onto a consistent schedule, which I may end up going back to Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I just need to figure that out. Because if I do push the schedule earlier and do like a 10 to 2 sort of thing, that gives me more buffer afterwards. Hey, my boy Krillin's back. There we go. Do we want a specific color? I actually think I could probably turn this light down since this is a new angle. Maybe? No, that makes me too dark, possibly. Yeah, I cleaned up. I don't know if I got to say that last time. I think I did. I cleaned up my desk a little bit. In fact, I'll kind of show off a little bit of that. There's still some clutter and stuff, but my monitors used to kind of be where that ring light is, and in this general location where all the little amiibos are. So, but I got monitor stands, so I was able to push them out, and then that fits a lot more stuff basically on my desk here. So that's why the camera is a little bit of a different angle, but I'm still kind of working on the lighting, seeing what works best. White for a brighter room. Speaking of brighter room, that I might actually like repaint this also. That's like a low key thing that I've been talking about for a while. Yeah, Jackie's been getting me some of these for a while. Like I think the newest edition is actually this Luffy. We saw it at like I think was it in Georgia? No, I think it was here actually, and just like GameStop or something, and it was like 25 or something, and we were like, dude, I gotta get it. So yeah, I kind of like that. It's like I have more nerd material kind of on my desk. It makes me feel happier. But yeah, I might repaint the studio, and then I might make a whole like live stream out of it too, where we just like we're all in here working and redesigning the studio. I think like a different, more neutral color might work nicely, and then that way we can also toss some floodlights and stuff, and that might look cool. But as it is with the red, it's going to be difficult to like toss any sort of light on it because the red is such a powerful color. So That's kind of that whole ideology. Um, so when most people do it, it's called they're like neutral colors, so like gray or like a bluish, maybe even a green. I'm not so much on the green because there's another room that we actually have that's green. Our game room is green, so I kind of don't want to do that. But then there's two of our other rooms are blue, so I'm like, am I just gonna have another blue room? So I actually might go with a gray. But I don't know if the gray would look nice with the beige that we have for these sound panels. Um, so I don't know. Those are all different thoughts or whatever. Yellow would be a difficult one. So the reason why I wanted a color to change the color actually is because I've been doing research, um, and so because I'm not a camera guy. I'm not. You know, it's just I'm not gonna mince words here. I pick up a lot of different things along the years and do a lot of different things, but camera is one of the ones that I understand the principle of, but I definitely don't feel like I know enough of. But one of the things that a lot of people suggest is having a different color background. So for example, here, the pinkness in my lips and my cheeks and all this stuff kind of blends in with all the red that's going on in the background. So if I had like a blue background or something that like is a different color, it would make me pop out more. And same thing would go whenever we do our music videos because we film it right there. So having a different background that isn't a red would allow like people to just pop more, and so it looks like more three-dimensional. So yellow would kind of make the same sort of thing, at least in theory. Yellow would make a similar kind of effect happen, where the that most of us in the group, I guess there's a few of us that are more like trigueñito, but we're on the lighter side of the skin tones, and so the yellow will probably also kind of blend in with like the skin tone color. So that's kind of the only reason why I mentioned that. But definitely, like even a purple would actually maybe even work pretty nicely. But more of a neutral color. So I guess it would be somewhere in that spectrum. If you look up just like neutral colors, that's where we would want something that's more on the neutral side of things. Purple. See, and then purple's such a wide like spectrum of purple. Like, are we talking like magenta purple or like violet or like deep purple? Bum, 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 bum. It wasn't intended, and then it became intended. Hopefully, somebody got that reference. Otherwise, I'm too old, and I don't like that. Um, yeah. See, like lavender is also like a nicer, like it's like a light purple. That's a nice royal purple. Of course, you would suggest royal purple, Mister Royalty himself down there. What was the other song that we were? Oh, right. Okay. So there we go. I wrote them down. I won't forget them now. All right. So yeah, our options are Kill la Kill, New Song, or Banjo. The thumbnail would be a lie if we did a new song, but the boss is here. The boss can determine. I'm fine with either. Actually, purple might not look bad. Like I was looking at the overlay or whatever, and I'm like looking at like that. I guess for you guys, it's like this purple that's like right in the middle there. I'm like that might actually be kind of nice. Kill la Kill. All right, you got it. All right, yeah, that's right. We were on I Want to Know. Well, it is for now. That's actually another thing that we've been like working on is that we might be adjusting that soon enough. So we are now working on there we go. Yeah, no, it's definitely, it's got some purples in it. It's like, it's got some pinks and some purples and stuff. Yeah. Oh, so the question was going to be whether I was going to add the bass in here or not. Okay, and the answer is definitely. I think that the bigger question now I'm remembering. The question was whether I add the drums in there or not, because my original thought was to add the drums at that point. But I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to keep it relatively similar to the way that they do it in the actual track. So yeah, there's the bass part. So I'll add the bass part, and then we'll decide if we're gonna add the drums or not. So boo boom bring. That what they played? Let me. Nice dough. Okay. Let's find that. And so we just start with a nice dotted half because we're in 6/8. And actually, it goes into beat 1 over here. The MIDI is so bad. Yeah, it is. Yeah, when they do it, it is closed hi-hats. That is probably what I would do if anything. But even then, it would be more ambient. Yeah, like just like little stuff on the ride, little cymbal stuff. Oh, stream commands are malfunctioning. Let's check that out. Man, Streamlabs, get your shit together. This happened the other day too. It's kind of weird. Not sure why. Oh, wait, no, not that. Okay, yeah, I mean, it looks like everything looks normal, but let me know if it's working. I know. I actually really want to change from Streamlabs, but unfortunately for YouTube, there's not really that many great options right now. So hopefully Stream Elements or somebody else like kind of picks up the ball on like channel points and stuff. Because that's the only reason why I didn't switch. I thought about it a while back when like Streamlabs was kind of under fire. I thought about switching, but the only reason why I didn't actually switch was literally because of that. Is because I was um we had already gotten used to a system with the channel points and stuff, and Stream Elements and a few others like what is it? Whatever the name escaped me, but a few of the other like programs and stuff that are or websites that kind of allow all that stuff, they don't have channel points. They do for Twitch, but they don't for YouTube. They don't have support for YouTube channel points. So because of that, I decided I would stick with Streamlabs, just for the record, if anybody's curious. But that's the reason why we're still on Streamlabs. But I have been kind of upset with the way that they, first off, have been running their business, but second off, with the fact that sometimes it just doesn't work. And it's like because they kind of have a monopoly, people just kind of like keep on using it. But hopefully somebody else kind of like comes in the way and just gives them competition, and then they have to fix their stuff, and or just everybody switches and then they realize that they suck.
You had to wait for me.
Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What? Boo, doo, 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 doo. And we got a nice little gliss in here. Where's our gliss? There it is. The gliss sounds so bad on the MIDI.
You had to wait for me.
3, 4, 5. 3, ba, 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 ba. So yeah, this actually is a quarter note. And that's not a quarter note. There we go. Two, 1, 2. Yeah, I just need to make sure that that's actually right, because the MIDI is playing it one way, and then the actual like the way like a bassist would play that is different. And this actually holds out. Oh yeah, that E flat there.
I got it.
Bum buddy dum. Buddy dum. Bum buddy dum. What is that first note? Bum buddy That's probably a D. I just didn't know what the lowest note is.
I got it.
It's either an A or B flat.
I got it.
It's a B flat. B flat, E, F. 16th notes.
When you saw me.
Oh, wait. That's actually kind of cool. He goes down and then comes back up, which I actually really appreciate. Ooh, wee, bum, bub, oh, wee. That's what it is. Bubble wee, doo doo dee. 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bubble me. Yeah. So let's do D. Still a D, so we'll tie that. C, and then so we definitely want our gliss here. Not a tie. Baby. And this should be like a nice, what, mezzo forte, now that I'm looking at it. Want to add our dynamics. Maybe even a mezzo piano, we'll see. Hey.
but I couldn't talk.
Oh, Bobby. What is that note?
But I couldn't talk.
Oh, it's chromatic. I forgot what beat it happens on, but I know it's chromatic now.
I couldn't talk.
Okay. Oh, no, I don't want that. There we go. So that's actually going to be right at the end there, just 4 or 5 or 5, 6, 1.
Sprawled out on the floor.
Bumblebee.
Sprawled out on the floor.
This is tied. Dotted quarter note. So quarter note. Into the E flat.
So it's too late.
Bobby bum. No. There. All right, that should be a bass line. Let me double check that they're not doing anything extra.
Oh, good.
Yeah, see, exactly. They do like ride cymbal stuff, but it's at the end of this whole little phrase. I may do it sooner based off the arrangement. because we may want to like move to like a different theme faster, or you know, to not make to not make it feel like it's like super long. Although sometimes it's good to make it feel that way, but in this case, it might not be. Yeah, what? Okay, I'm looking at the stuff because I just finished seeing that. I pulled up my phone just in case because I was like, I was traumatized from last time that it did the same thing. And it does look like the stuff isn't working. I don't know why. Ugh. Let me try this again then. Um, in her dreams, potentially. um, when I started streaming, well, even when I woke up today, Jackie was still asleep. Yeah. Okay, it looks like it's working now. Go ahead and try the gamble thing again and see if it works out. I guess I'll just leave that dashboard open. At least the chat's working. Last time the chat wasn't working, that was worse. Okay, there we go. Oh! I'll get to it in a second, Nicole. Or feel free. Oh, I know what it is. Could you perhaps refresh my memory on what it is? You give me a little too much credit, buddy. Yeah. No, I remember. In fact, actually, I'll give you back your points in a second because, yeah, I didn't get to do it last time. I remember that much, but I don't remember what it is that you wanted me to do. I kind of want this to... I want it to reflect the tenor melody there. So let's get our duples functioning here. Oh, I know. What is our chord over here? No, that wouldn't work. That might work, actually. No. Well, normally it is a G. So the G should be fine. I guess I am fine with that. I'll leave it there where it kind of doubles the first half and then gets into the thingy. Rhapsody Street Kid Christmas Special. Got it. Okay. Let me check this one last time while I start searching it up. Wow. I could not focus because I was just... What is this? Hold on a second. What is this? What am I watching right now? Dude, this can't be for real. First off, how do you know about this? Second of all, how does this exist? The third one? Okay, but I'm very curious on what this is now. Believe in Santa. Holy crap, this one right here you're saying?
A really mean thing to say. Why? Do you see anything else?
Oh, see, for the kids nowadays. Oh, my baby must be sending letters.
I'll be back in a hurry, great grandma.
Always in a hurry. You just got to go for an edit.
Isn't that what Santa does? It was from my heart.
Oh, see, for the
She does.
Excuse me?
Doesn't get it.
Oh, Christmas. Oh.
How?
Okay. God damn it.
When I feel so bad.
Thanks, Lene.
Those little, like, stock little bring, what do you call it? Wind chimes?
And what I see
Here. Here's what wind chimes are supposed to sound like. Ah, beautiful. Not whatever that stock. I always hate that stock little like wind chime thing, dude. It makes wind chimes look bad. Wind chimes are a beautiful instrument.
said about Santa. Me too.
We can always work things. Great grandma, you always know just what to say.
Christmas.
Oh my god. Okay. Let's see. Let's try this one over here
She doesn't
with
get
the best speech over here. A Flute
Christmas.
Christmas.
How?
Okay, hold on. To get it right, we have to get this out of the way. And sorry for any of you that hate mouth noises, but we have to just like Christmas. Is that accurate? Is that does that work for you, Nicole? What is this and why does it exist? Holy crap. This is a trip. I might pull this up on Christmas and see what the hell this is about. Why does this exist? Yeah, the only way to like get all those like mouth noises is to like get up on the mic. So I needed to get to remove my pop filter. It would have come out the same if I just like. That's not the same as. And hopefully my gate. I don't know if my gate is actually too high, but I think it's coming out. No, it's definitely coming out. Good. I saw it. I'm gonna hate myself later if I watch this stream back, because I do sometimes watch the stream to be like, oh, you know, the volume was a little too soft or whatever, or just camera angles or whatever it is that I'm trying to like make better next time. And I hear this back, I'll probably hate myself. I hate, and let me know if you guys are similar or anybody else is similar. I hate like eating noises. I don't know if I've mentioned that before on stream. I'm really bad about eating noises. Like a mumble rapper, dude. Yeah. Mumble rappers. It's like mumble rap is weird, man. Mumble rap is weird. It has really good rhythm and it has an interesting flow to it because it's kind of like loose. But I also kind of hate the mumbling nature of it. Like, I'm like, dude, if you're gonna like do it, like at least like commit to it. Like, I've always been more impressed by like just very percussive, very precise like rapping, especially rhythmically. Whenever like they like add in like all these different rhythms and shit, that's great. But mumble rap is an interesting subsect of rap that came about. Yeah, agreed. Like, it's just like, yeah, when it's like done with intent, it's really powerful. And especially, which I don't feel like I should have a voice in that community, because I'm not, you know, that's not where I grew up in. Although I can't say I didn't grow up in it, but I do want to say like probably Eminem was like the one that I was listening to when I was growing up as far as rap is concerned, and then like kind of broadened my horizons. But mumble rapping grandma, I'm sure somebody's done that. Somebody has to have done that. But what was I gonna say? Oh, when it's like, because I feel like a lot of the time, and again, anybody can correct me in the comments. I would love to have a discussion about it. But I feel like rap tended to be about like, you know, the struggles of life and being black and stuff like that. Just, you know, all of those struggles, all of those social issues, all those social commentary. And so I feel like the best rap that I feel like hits home is when it's like just well done, has a strong message about like the way that things are, or you know, is really kind of like, I hate to use, because this like phrase gets a lot of flack lately, but pushing an agenda sort of thing. But it's like that's kind of what music should always kind of push some sort of agenda. I feel like if it's not written with something else kind of in mind, then it just falls flat, you know, especially when we're, you know, here in a safe space, we always are doing stuff based on scenes and based on environments, you know, because we do a lot of video game music and a lot of anime music and whatever. And it's not the only thing that I listen to, but nonetheless, like, all of that stuff is written with the intent to bring like a scene to life, or with you know, certain character, when you talk about character themes and stuff, it's like, oh, this character has this like righteous quality, so let's write this like fanfare for them or whatever. So everything is kind of like that. Oh, hey, Leaf. Oh, nice. But yeah, so that's the reason why, like, the person that I'm thinking of, and I don't want to get like taken down for copyright, but I'm thinking of like I can't type today. Yeah, Andre 3000. Yeah, exactly. Because I don't want to get taken down for copyright stuff. Check it out on your own. But there's definitely really good examples of like great rap out there, and I feel like mumble rap. Maybe I haven't heard the right mumble rap, Some of it is like cool for like a vibe. It's just like chill, you know. But I feel like it's not the epitome of rap, you know. It's like definitely like a lesser form of rap, at least for me. Maybe like I said, I haven't been introduced to the right people, but that's my spiel on rap. Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like when it's like, but I feel like it's like rarely is it like a little like, oh, you know, cutesy little message. It's like powerful messages, and so that's probably one of the things that I think that the medium does the best, even better than some of like the other genres of music, or like, you know, in the popular music realm. Because it's like when you think of like, I don't know, a lot of rock songs, especially back in the '80s and stuff. It's like, you know, it's about like sex or like, you know, some random other thing or whatever, or drugs or blah blah blah, drinking, partying, whatever. It rap was always, at least from what I remember growing up, was always about like society and like problems within um you know, certain neighborhoods or certain like uh group of people, or you know, just wages, or you know, like growing up poor or whatever it is. It's like it's always been about like struggles, you know, and that's actually one of the stronger things I feel like it does very well. Sonic Mania had mumble rap. Metallic Madness Act 1 and 2. Hold on, I gotta see this now. I don't know if I remember that. I don't know if I would describe that as mumble rap though. It's like it's in the background and they're not really using words. So they're almost like rap scatting, which is honestly really cool. It's really cool. But I don't think I would call that as mumble rap. Mumble rap is very much like they're using English and stuff or whatever, but they're just like, I don't know, it's like you barely open your mouth and you just kind of try to like keep it all closed, so that way it's kind of like it's more like it's a vibe, it's a style, it's a way that they do it, that I wouldn't call that mumble rap, because when I hear those vowels, I can hear that they're like opening their mouth and actually like, oh wow, the bay, you know, like you can actually kind of hear what they're doing. So I don't think this counts as mumble rap, but it's definitely not English. It's just nonsensical. It's still great, man. Dude, so good. I need to get back to Sonic music, dude. There's so many things I need to do. I'm never going to get to anything done. You know what? I'm never going to get anything done if I don't just get back to here. So there we go. Side tangent over. um, let me see if I'm going to add the drums in or not. The drums, I think they bring them in later. So I could do both times through the melody. I don't know if I'm going to though. Okay, all right. We'll see you later, the gold. I'll be on for at least till 2, maybe even a little bit later. So I would have to determine whether I'm gonna do one chorus or two. And I'm not sure I have the entire answer for that one. Everything in the fiber of my being wants to do both choruses. I think this theme is great. I really like the way that it sounds, and I think it'll sound really good with our instrumentation. So I think I'm gonna function off of we're gonna do the full theme, but it might be too long. I guess let me write in the melody of the chorus and then see how it feels if we were to repeat the whole melody again. Because based on how, what's the theme before this? Satsuki's theme. Depending on how Satsuki's theme kind of comes into this, this theme and like how long both of those are, it might like make it feel like this theme is too long and the other theme is too short. So I kind of really need to probably write in the chorus, see where I would potentially end it, and then kind of see where both things would fit properly. So let's grab that melody. How can I speak? Oh girl. Oh girl. All right, let's hop on over here. And let's also, we haven't done this camera angle today. Ooh, getting fancy. I may also change some of the layout stuff. That's also another thing I've been toying with. Nothing like too major, but definitely considered potentially changing it. Oh, hey, what's up, Luciano? Mm-hmm. Oops. How can I speak with you? So that's actually if is a B flat. Yeah, you just missed the gold. He literally said that he was heading out for a second. He might be back later. Oops. Actually, no, this one's different. Yeah, that's right. So that's one. Oops. Actually, hold on. These are dotted quarter notes each. How you been, Luciano? Are you at work? So this is actually half note here. Okay, almost there on the chorus here. Oh, did you know? You can find what you see. You can find what you see. Yeah. So I'm gonna get this because this is kind of a similar rhythm. Oh, did you know? Away. No, away. So that I need to figure out where beat that lands on. 5. I think it's actually on 5. So this is actually also feels a little slow for this song. I'm going to bump up the tempo just a little bit. That feels a little better. Just give it a little bit more forward motion. I was feeling that it was like almost dragging a little. Woo, the bass. actually do this first. This sometimes works a little nicer. And I'm dumb and don't do it often enough. So what I did here is actually write the part that I know for sure, and now I just need to figure out the part that makes sense going into it. Yeah, because this is definitely here. I think that's what it is, actually. You can find what you see. You'll be stronger. You'll be down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is actually again a half note. I think that's right. You'll be stronger for real. Stronger for real. So actually it's just on the 8th note. So swap that back to 8th notes here. For real. Be stronger for real. Okay, cool. And then they have the little interlude, and then they get to the second chorus. So this officially, even though it doesn't have drums or guitar or bass or anything or whatever, this would be more or less in theory where I would start the transition to the next theme if I was only going to make it be one time through. And looking at how this theme is, I actually think that it warrants a second time through. I love that drum part, dude. There's a few events that we're like in the process of planning, but nothing that is like 100% confirmed yet. A lot of the stuff is still on like the scheduling side of stuff, and even on some of the contracts and little things like that. But there's definitely some cool shows that we're hoping are gonna go through. Is there something that you want us to see us play at, or somewhere, or I guess that you want us to see us play us at specifically, Leaf? Because maybe it's something that we haven't thought about, and we could like hit up a venue, or again, usually what works best is if you guys are like, hey, we really want to see like this person perform. It comes off stronger to like a venue or to a company if like the people are demanding it versus like us being like, hey, we want to play at your event. You know what I'm saying? That tempo, that new tempo feels much better. It's crazy what like 6 BPM can make. What a difference 6 BPM can make. Nice. I love that juxtaposition in the bass. You got the duple here and then the triple going on the bass. I'm actually not sure. I can hear it both ways. I can definitely hear it both ways. I think what I'll do is, regardless of which, I need to figure out the harmony and figure out the stuff that I want to put in on this chorus. I'm gonna treat it as if it was the climax, because they do 2 choruses in the original song. For all intents and purposes, since we're gonna continue to another theme, I wouldn't want to make this theme super long. But a part of me does want to have the second chorus, just because that way it gives us more time to build. And again, the theme is cool. But I'm going to write it as if it was the climax. Then I'm going to listen to it, feel like, oh, shoot, this climax is way too early. And insert whatever sexual innuendo you guys want there. But yes, we want to make sure that it doesn't climax too early. And then in which case it's easy to just copy, move, or cut that, move it later in the song, and then just do a skeletonized version here. So I'm just going to go and move forward as if this was like our big build point here. So the drums are going to be in, the rest of the horns are going to be in. We're going to pretty much have everybody in here. And I'm going to skip all the way over here to where they do it. Yeah, so they just kind of like strum this going into it. Make that a dotted quarter note. Jiggy, jiggy, jiggy again. Actually, there we go. Take this away. Jiggy, 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 boom, jiggy, jiggy, jiggy. I also think at that point they do use the acoustic and the electric, so we'll probably have to split this part also in the electric guitar. We'll cross that bridge once we get there, but for now we definitely want the drums to kind of have a big fill. I don't want to notate this. I guess I do want to notate it this way. Or maybe as quarter notes. That might work better. All right, what's our drum groove?
How can I speak? Oh, girl, how can I speak with you?
All right, take care, Frogbox. Thanks again for dropping by. Again, thanks again for the donation. That always means a lot. And also, thank you for being a patron. So we'll see you around. Hope all is well, and stay safe. So the drums are just boom, boom, cut, boom, 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 cut, boom, 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 cut. As far as the snare and the or sorry, dotted. There we go. A dotted 16th with a freaking 30-second note. That's what I've been looking for. Pretty sure that's right. Does it feel like it hits hard? Yeah, I think it hits hard. That's what it is. Okay, that's why I was hearing it going down, but it wasn't exactly doing that. Need our gliss though. That's literally what makes that cool. Oh, yeah, it is looking that way. I appreciate the subtlety. I don't know if you did it on purpose just because you didn't want to type it out, but I also prefer that way it's a secret to regular viewers that are not patrons. Yeah, that's what I was saying. No spoilers. that what he does?
If you could hear my secret
Are you at work, Luciano?
with you, if you could hear my secret.
Well, I hope I'm providing you some quality distraction. This is probably the same, so I'm just gonna go ahead and copy and paste it there. Undertone to my work. Yeah, random little beep, bop, bop. I want to change where this entrance is. I don't think that it actually is there. Not an opening, but it's still a singular song. So actually, ironically, yeah, all three of them are singular songs.
I really want to talk. It's a shame.
Yeah. So now he's just glissing all over the place. Sorry, I was thinking in my head. Got lost for a second. There's the gliss. And then I believe this is probably just gonna do that, so I'll just go ahead and do it ahead of time. Oh, you went back and found it? That's funny. You have heard of the first one. Okay, yeah. They're both really good. Well, all of them are really good. We only play bad music here. We purposely avoid good music. If it's too good, we don't play it. Yeah, nothing mainstream, only the worst. Take every song, make it worse. Or, excuse me, take every... Here's our number one mission in 8-Bit Wave. Take every bad song, make it worse, and then there you go. That's two-step process. I don't know why I counted to 3. It's a two-step process. Find bad music, make it worse. Done. That's my one goal in life. Anybody watching this out of context would be very confused. Niche among niche. Yeah. I spend hours of my day trying to make music sound worse. Okay, so yeah, it changes the second time, but that's fine. I'll adjust it accordingly. So that gives me already kind of a semblance of what our melodic structure here is. This is going to be E flat major, going like an F7 sort of thing. We backdoor, not 2/5, but we backdoor 5 over here into 1. So you are on flute at this point. I might have you do that little like distorted guitar thing. Because I'd rather him do the distorted guitar stuff here and then... Oh yeah, I did write it as clean. So this is going to be one of the weird ones that I definitely still need to write, actually. So I'm going to go ahead and do this now. I'm going to write a separate acoustic guitar part. Oh. I actually need to double check something that I didn't even think about. Actually, it might be possible, but I don't know. So what I noticed was essentially when I went back to the beginning, I noticed that I had written a certain tuning for Nick here. But I don't know if some of these might not make sense with the new tuning. He's in drop D. I think it'll still make sense though. But I'll probably have to actually give him a second to switch back to like regular standard tuning. Which I hadn't considered until right now, which is the reason why I bring it up. Because they might throw off some of the shapes that he can do on guitar there. And actually this would be here. Oh, great. Wow, how annoying. Okay. I happen to like Control C and Control V are right next to each other, right? So I happened to press Control V or Control C instead of Control V to paste. And I ended up pasting or copying the rest, and now I needed to do this all over again, but that's fine. It's not like it's super hard here. There. No reason to complain. And so now what I need to do here is actually to distortion. Yeah, there's some variances there. It's not like super different, but it's definitely different. Well, I could actually do that. Oof, that might actually be really cool. Because again, since I have him in the lower tuning, he can do an E flat power chord. Let's actually hear how that sounds. No, I have not, actually. I can, though. I don't know if I like this one up here. Nice. Power chords for the win. So now while that's going on, we definitely want this whole like 16th note thing kind of going on. We'll do the proper notation here. Let's see, E flat. So the proper notation would probably be something like this. Bam. Actually, excuse me. There we go. And this needs to be like a nice chill mezzo forte, perhaps. This definitely needs to be like a nice forte. Because even like the main song that we're gonna do later, is in English. Oof, that was a good one. Good crack. Sorry. How are we doing on time? We still got time. Good. I'm trying to think here. Trying to. That's the key word. Don't forget it. Trying. Something here isn't sitting well with me. I don't think it's quite right yet. I think it could just be the voice, the rhythm on the guitar, because of the fact that it's actually, it actually does have a rhythm with like, so. Let's try this. Yeah, that works better. Already, that's nicer. So as I was mentioning, Leaf, yeah, there's nothing completely confirmed yet. There's definitely shows that we're like in the middle of talking to people, getting contracts and all that, like rigmarole. But if there's a place that you want us to play at, first off, I guess let us know. Second off, feel free to like message the venue, because sometimes that's actually the best thing to do is be like, hey, we want these people to perform. It's better than us being like, hey, we want to perform at your place. Sometimes that's a bit stronger. But is there something that you have in mind? There's probably one that we have like completely confirmed, but I don't think we're allowed to say it yet. Yes, Luciano, that's correct. There is a lot of stuff that the composer did make that's like instrumental. So I don't know exactly where it went to that way, but it's honestly really cool, and I'm glad they did. Yeah, right. So I want this rhythm. There we go. Go higher and higher. All right, let's see how that feels, because that should feel a little better. And in fact, I'll play it from a little bit farther back so you can get into it. That's a good one too. That's a good one to know. Which I feel like is honestly such a different answer for everybody, but we also try to have a very wide range of repertoire. Okay, so I definitely also have to do this because the melody's getting buried. There we go. And I guess honestly, I'm going a little overboard on that one. This should honestly probably be mezzo forte. And then I also want to kind of change this so that it's more clear. That should be clearer instead of 2 distortion, because I still want this chord to be clean. And honestly, I'll also drop this to just a regular piano. Still too loud. Honestly, it's mostly just for the rhythm of the strings. I mean, yeah, that sounds about right to me. So I'm going to do the same thing that I did last time. Just going to grab this, loop it, even though I know that the ending does slightly change, but I'll get there as it comes along. Let's get our piano functioning, and then even we'll get our harmony in there. Honestly, actually, I'm pretty sure that is how it goes. It's just it'll like wind down as it gets to the climax of that phrase. I might actually have Jackie do the harmony because the harmonies. Well, no, yeah, it might work really well with alto too. It's definitely going to be a reed harmony. So I'm either going to toss Jackie up there, or I could have you. I mean, we'll have plenty of time to like have you change to alto. The bigger reason I think I'm not doing that is because the next song, which I guess let me actually double check. The next song that we're going to, I think I actually want you to stay on flute for. So it might just make more sense, which is the German one. Where is the... I could still see you potentially being on alto here, actually, though. Yeah, it might be better on alto. So yeah, I might switch you to alto, just all around. Actually, I kind of like that volume. I turned it up to make sure that I wasn't missing anything, like because I normally listen a little softly, purposely, because otherwise your ears kind of get tired quicker. So yeah, maybe it makes sense to have you on alto for both of these. And then I could give Jackie that other part. Because it is a higher harmony. Let's figure out what that harmony is and see where it really wants to land. So girl, how can I speak with you? Girl, how can I speak with you? I'll write it on the clarinet for now, and then I'll move it to the alto if I need to. Go. Oh, I'm dumb. Let me just literally grab this. It's gonna be harmonies with the melody, so boom. And we just want to re-input pitches here. Yeah, so based on the fact that it's actually pretty low, I think you're actually, I'm going to take you up on that one for sure. Sibelius MVP. I definitely think I'm gonna have you join me on alto here. So let's go ahead and do that over here. We're gonna change alto saxophone. Boom. No flute. Fuck flute. And actually, I lied. I'm going to do it on this bar just because I hate when it does that and it puts like the key signature right here when I want it to clearly be over here. So I'll go ahead and do it one measure over. There we go. Not two flute, but two alto sax. Yes, two alto sax, and then there you go. You're on alto sax. That way you can see your key. Cool. So let's grab this. Cut. And paste. Yeah, because that low register of the alto is going to be much easier to be heard than that middle register of the clarinet. That's just like easy territory to be lost. Yeah. All right, so let's get that in. Dude, that note was so short. I know. Well, I mean, now it's even more power ballady. All right, cool. We got the harmony. No, dude. Even in my heart, it's in my heart. It's fine, and in my head, it could potentially work, which is why I want to hear it done. It's like it's one of those things that's like it's stupid enough to be brilliant. It's like, what is it? I was talking to a friend of mine that like smart and stupid is like actually here on like on a sphere. So it's like if this is full smartness and this is full dumb, it's like there's a point where you're so dumb that you wrap around and become smart again. Okay, so we would I need a 5 chord here. A 5 to go into the new key. So what are we? We're in G major, so we need an E major chord. Let's see. This might be abrupt, but I'm doing it like, you know, for fun on purpose, so. And then we need our E major chord here, so let's do like. Sure, whatever, that's fine. All right, and now we just need to get all of this, transpose it up. Paste. Transpose up to A minor. Boom. Okay, this is probably gonna sound dumb, but here we go. Jackie, you came in at the worst part, dude. Don't listen to this. Actually, honestly, all bias aside, I kind of like it. I mean, it needs a better transition, but I kind of like it. Okay, I gotta hear it in context though. All right, here we go. In full context, Jackie, I don't think you're ready for what's about to happen. Mostly because Luciano and I were being dumb, but it actually might be a good idea. Here, I'll let you guys see the score. The transition would need work. I was just doing it as a proof of concept. What time is it though? Okay, I do need to head out in like 12 minutes, so I'm actually gonna put a timer. Set a timer for 12 minutes. Yeah, I know, the MIDI's doing what it's gonna do. You have to look past the MIDI and look at the beauty that could be. So we were saying we wanted to do full power ballad. Every power ballad needs a key change. It's so dumb, but it might actually work. I think it might stay in, dude. It doesn't sound bad. It brings up that extra intensity. It lets me have this theme not be short, because I was afraid of it being too short. But adding the key change actually gives me more of a reason to extend it. So worst case scenario, I can actually work this transition and then have this be an actual thing. I think I'm gonna officially make it a thing. I just need to work the transition. I was already kind of, well, no, I guess I can't say. Fine, look, I'll give you half credit. You can get a little you can get a little credit. Let me wait, where can I do this? Just for dumb reasons. Here we go. There you go. All right. Right. So I actually want to make the key change now. So let's let's go ahead and put key. We're going to A minor, which I do want to double check, because that actually might just work nicely, depending on the next theme. I haven't looked at what key it's in, but I guess let's figure it out right now, because actually that might help me transition easier. But I don't know what key it's in, so let me do that quickly. So it sounds like it's like a C minor-ish sort of thing. Which, if we're in A minor, C minor isn't too far off. It's definitely, well, actually, C minor is probably closer to G minor, ironically. So we're actually getting farther to then get closer, but we'll make it happen anyways. All right, so let me add a measure here. There's also more like background stuff that I want to add here anyways, but for right now, you're not going to take the key signature with you? Dude, that's annoying. It should just take, I'll do the key signature later then. All the notes are fine. Okay, so then let's do. Go. So I think if it was 4 measures, it'd be fine. So let's add 4 measures here. One, two, three, 4, and then yeah, we're into the key change. And we also need to grab our pickup here. And then we need to transpose this to A minor. Perfect. Let's work with the rhythm section here for a second. And I also, changing the drum groove would definitely make it also just work a little better. What if I hold this out? Let's try that. If I hold this out to make it feel like it's more of an ending here. Bing, dong. So yeah, okay, I think I know what I would do. So let's do bing. Let's have this come in again. Boom. And then this time it's in on B. So actually one more bar. I think we're in. So the drums will kind of continue. And then this is going to be fill. Fill into the new key change. This I need to be 1 bar over. And now we do our 5 chord. So let's bring this down to E. Not flat. E natural. Yeah, so something like this. Okay, cool. So we're getting there. It's too stagnant, so now we need more motion through it. Yeah, I mean, I was definitely planning on doing Chrono Cross once it got on Switch. All right, so let's see. We got. So. Beep boom boom beep boom beep boom. Beep boom boom beep da boom boom. So I would need the bass to maybe be the one that'll lead us into that key change. Beep boom 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 beep boom. So yeah, okay. It's coming together in my head. It's coming together in my head. Can I pull it off? I don't know, but it's coming together in my head. So let's grab this. Oh, also, hold on. We're in minor. I don't want minor. Because right now I need that to be a G sharp. There we go. So maybe something like this. That's my timer, but that's fine. I'm gonna press on because we're so close to getting this transition. So if the drums actually, let me see. So let me actually write a fill here. I think the fill is actually literally important for it to actually make sense here. So I need a so yeah, I know. Oh, he only has 3. If he had 4, we could do. Just keep on going. So what I want out of this is actually a, there we go. Let me just do this to see if this is actually what I'm hearing in my head. Super simple, but no, not entirely. Boom, 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 boom. No, that's too far off. What am I hearing then? I know what I'm hearing here. I don't know what I'm hearing here. God damn it. I'm so close. I also feel like I'll add something in the horns to make this kind of work a little nicer. But right now I'm just trying to do it like small scale in the drums and the bass. I could also not go chromatic and just do something like this, which might be a little bit easier and more effective. I also want that. Or even this might work nicely instead of doing chromatic. I don't know if I like the chromaticness of it. I think that's better. And even actually, I can probably do this too. What is this? Yeah, just because the acoustic guitar is kind of important in there. as a background-ish sort of thing. All right, I think that might be our keychains there. So let's finally go ahead and do that. Take this off. I'll adjust it as it goes along, but let's just give it a quick listen. To kind of finish up the day here. Then I do have to head out to work. I love that duple, dude. That duple is so cool. Six eight is way underrated, dude. We need more stuff in 6. That's both us and just in general. Like, it's just so much freer, dude. Like, I don't know who decided that 4/4 had to be common time, man. I actually can agree with that. Yeah, I dig it. I think it's definitely staying in there. What I do want to check before I go is there's one harmony in there that I'm kind of like not sold on. No, yeah, that's right. All right, so I think we're going full power ballad, and we're committing, and we're still missing piano. We're still missing a counter melody that we'll probably put in the clarinet or even in the French horn, maybe. But yeah, because I definitely want to toss that like. Three, four, five, six. So those are like this sort of thing. Let me just toss it in there because I feel like that's what's missing from making this like even more grandiose. So it's. And that kind of like goes on for a while or whatever. But those sorts of like little counter melody thing. Yeah, I probably will the next time. Also with a fresh ears and fresh thing and not like time constricted because I really gotta go. So I'll remember that. That's kind of where I was at. But yeah, well, yeah, the clarinet part is the guitar part that's there. But I feel like it needs that. That little thing is going to be nice in there. It'll obviously, again, also with the piano, it'll fill up a little bit more. And then that leaves the French horn to be able to possibly do a counter melody or maybe allude to something else, maybe even the theme prior or a theme to come, because I don't do that often, but maybe a theme to come would be cool. So I'll figure out what I'm going to do. But anyways, unfortunately, for sure, I really do have to go. Thank you so much for everybody that's tuned in. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Subscribing especially goes a long way. We're trying to reach 1,000 so we can finally get kind of monetized on this and make this a bigger part of our lives and hopefully your lives as well. So thank you again for tuning in. Thank you to Frog Boss, our boss, and that came in and is always taking care of the stream. So, and thank you to all the patrons out there that we have now. And, just, everybody that's watched to this point. So once again, thank you. Take care, stay safe. And, Joe Paz from 8-Bit Wave signing out.